If you're looking to build a personal brand, put out content consistently, and use that content for automated lead generation without having to get in front of a camera every single day, that's exactly what HeyGen makes possible. HeyGen lets you build a digital clone of yourself that looks like you, sounds like you, and can deliver content for you. So in this video, I'm walking you through the full process of building that clone from scratch. By the end of this, you're gonna have a working AI clone that looks and sounds like you and is ready to start generating content. Now let's get into it. But before we start, if you'd rather skip all of this and just have someone handle it for you, my team and I build AI clones, write the scripts for your content, handle the editing so it actually holds retention, and manage the posting so you're staying consistent and on schedule. Links in the description if you want to check that out. But let's get into it. Alright, so first thing, hop on over to heygen.com, go ahead and sign in or create an account if you don't have one yet. And once you're in, the first thing you need to figure out is which plan to get, because it's going to matter depending on what you're looking to do. So you've got three options: free, creator, and pro. The free plan, skip it. You only get 3 videos a month, and that's not going to cut it if you're trying to use this for consistent content. So really you're choosing between creator and pro. The creator plan gives you 1 custom digital twin, videos up to 30 minutes long, 1080p exporting, and 10 minutes of Avatar 5 per month. Now Avatar 5 is HeyGen's most advanced motion engine right now. It's the most human-like avatar generation they've built, so it's going to give you the most natural looking output, and that's what we want. The pro plan steps it up to 100 minutes of Avatar 5, 4K exporting, and faster processing. And honestly, the real difference between creator and pro comes down to one thing: the amount of Avatar 5 credits you get per month. That's really the main factor when you're choosing between the two. If you're just getting started, creator is a solid place to start. But if you want more volume, go with pro. As for the 4K exporting, it does make a slight visible difference, but it really depends on your audience. If most of your viewers are watching on their phones, it's not a massive deal. If they're on desktop or bigger screens, it's more worth it. So just keep that in mind when you're choosing. Alright, once you've got your plan figured out, let's get into building your clone. Come on over to the left side here and click on the avatar tab. Then click avatars. You're going to see a button that says clone a real person. Click that, and then you'll see another button that says upload footage. Now before we click that, I want to talk about actually recording the footage first. The reason we need to do this is because HeyGen needs original footage of you to go off of. It uses that footage to learn what you look like, how you move, your expressions, your gestures, all of that. That's the foundation it uses to build your clone. So the quality of what you put in here is going to directly determine how your clone turns out. Let me walk you through how to do this properly. Alright, so first you're probably wondering, what am I actually supposed to be recording right now? And what am I supposed to talk about in this recording? The answer is you can talk about literally anything. Your day, your weekend, your business, what you got going on. Literally anything. Now if you can make it content related, like if you have a script you've done before that you can kind of recite, that's even better because you're naturally acting how you would on camera. But I've had solid results just talking about whatever. As long as you're being yourself on camera, you should be good. But before you hit record, first question is, are you making short form or long form content? Short form meaning vertical, like Reels, Shorts, TikTok. Long form meaning landscape, like YouTube, because this is going to change how you set your shot up. For short form, you want to show a little more of yourself, more of the desk and some of the hand movement visible in frame. Audiences on short form are used to seeing more of your body, and the hand movement gives it more life. For long form, go a little tighter, like shoulders and up. On long form content, there are less cuts, it's less fast paced, and people are spending more time looking at your face, so a tighter shot serves you better there. I'll pop up some examples on screen so you can see what I mean. Now for your camera, you want to use whatever you normally film content with. If you haven't recorded before or you don't have a camera, just use your iPhone. Honestly, my whole setup is just my iPhone on a tripod. I record in 4K and my clones come out better than anything I've ever seen, so don't overthink the equipment. Just make sure your resolution is set to at least 1080p. On an iPhone, that shouldn't be a problem. And make sure you've got a tripod. You don't want to be holding your phone while recording this. For your setup, I recommend being at a desk. It's the most universal setup for the kind of content people are trying to make with this. You can really make all different types of content with a clone sitting at a desk, and it makes post-production a lot easier because your background is simple and you're centered, so there isn't much to deal with on the editing side. For camera height, you want to be around eye level. For lighting, you want your face well lit with no harsh shadows. Natural light from a window works, or a simple ring light. You just want your face clear and visible. For your background, keep it clean. No movement, nothing distracting. A plain wall or a simple desk setup works great. For audio on this recording, as long as you can hear yourself like you would in any other video, you should be good. We're mainly using this footage for the visual side of your clone, so don't overthink the audio. Now when you actually record, aim for around 2 to 3 minutes. That's the sweet spot and gives HeyGen enough to really understand who you are and how you move. Here's a few things to keep in mind while you're recording. First, keep your eyes locked on the lens of the camera the entire time. Don't look around, don't look off to the side, just straight down the lens. Second, don't do any hand gestures above your shoulders. Keep your movement in the natural zone below the shoulders. And third, be yourself on camera. The energy, the expressions, how you talk when you're filming. The more natural that is, the better your clone is going to come out. So since we're already working on building the visual side of your clone, might as well knock out the audio aspect right now too. So let's go ahead and take care of your voice clone. We're heading over to ElevenLabs. Come on over to elevenlabs.io and sign in or create an account. You're gonna need a paid plan here as well. Go with Creator or Pro. Because similar to HeyGen, the main difference between the two on ElevenLabs really just comes down to the amount of credits you get. So if you're just starting out, Creator is fine. If you want more volume, go Pro. Once you're in, come over to Voices. Click Create Voice, then click Professional Voice Clone. Now ElevenLabs will tell you they want an hour or more of audio, but honestly, I've actually had more success giving it less. Around 15 minutes tends to give a better result. And here's why. The more audio you give it with different tones and context, the more variety it tries to capture. And that variety can cause the clone to bounce between your casual voice and your on-camera voice. What you want is just how you talk when you're recording content. So 15 minutes of solid on-camera audio is going to give you a better result than an hour of mixed recordings. Once your recordings are done, here's a step I recommend before uploading anything to ElevenLabs. If you've got an Adobe subscription, come over to podcast.adobe.com. There's a tool called Enhanced Speech. Drop your audio files in here. For settings, I recommend setting speech enhancement to 90% and background noise reduction to 10%. Then download the cleaned up files. Those are what you're uploading to ElevenLabs. If you've already got a solid mic and your recordings sound clean, you might not need this step. But if you record it on your phone or in a room with any background noise, this makes a noticeable difference. So once your audio is ready, head back over to ElevenLabs. Give your voice a name, upload your files, and hit next. Then go through the verification steps. They're pretty simple, just follow what it asks you to do. Once you're through that, head back over to your voices. Hover over the name of the voice you just created, and you're gonna see an option for Multilingual V2. Click on that so it starts processing that voice model. That's the voice model we're gonna be using when we generate our audio later. So make sure you do this before moving on. So now we're gonna come back over to HeyGen, then click Upload Footage, drop in your recording, and hit Create Avatar. Now once you hit that, you can move on to a different tab and do something else, but don't close out of this tab entirely. It's uploading your footage and processing it, so keep the tab open and let it run in the background. It's gonna take around 10 minutes. Once it's done, you'll see a needs verification button. Go ahead and click that. This is HeyGen asking you to verify that you're the actual person in the footage. Just record yourself reading the script they give you, hit start recording, and you're good. Once that's verified, your avatar is ready. Now let's connect your ElevenLabs voice into HeyGen. Before we do that though, I want to mention something real quick. As of right now, HeyGen has removed the settings feature inside the platform where you used to be able to adjust things like stability, similarity, style, and speed directly for your audio. So for now, we're going to be generating all of our audio in ElevenLabs and then importing it straight into HeyGen. I'll walk you through exactly how that works in a second. That said, I still recommend connecting your ElevenLabs account to HeyGen because this feature could come back. And when it does, having it connected is going to make the whole process a lot smoother. So let's go ahead and get that set up now. Head over to ElevenLabs and click the Developers tab, then go to API Keys. Now go over and click Create Key. But before you hit Create Key again, make sure you toggle off Restrict Key. If you leave that on, it's not going to work properly inside HeyGen. Now after you have done that, click Create Key and copy the code it gives you. Now come back to HeyGen, go to your avatar and find the voice section on the right side. Hit New Voice, then Third-Party Voice, then Import Voice. Paste your API key in and hit Confirm. Find your voice in the list, switch it on, and hit X. Now you're done and your voice is connected. Now we're heading into the AI studio. First thing you gotta do is pick your format up here in the top left, vertical for Reels, Shorts, and TikToks, or landscape for YouTube. Now select your avatar. But before we actually generate anything, we need to head over to ElevenLabs first and get our audio ready. So let's go ahead and do that. Come over to text-to-speech on the left side of ElevenLabs. Drop your script in here. Now one thing I like to do is keep my audio in chunks of around 15 seconds at a time. The reason is because the more audio you're working with at once, the more chances something sounds off and the harder it is to troubleshoot. So going chunk by chunk makes it a lot easier to catch and fix issues as you go. Now let's talk settings. For the model, stay on 11 Multilingual V2. That's the best quality option right now. For speed, keep it at 1. Then stability, I usually sit around 67%. If the voice is sounding too erratic, pull it up. If it's sounding flat, bring it down. I bounce between 65 and 75 depending on how it's coming out. Style, I keep around 12%. I'll nudge it up by 1 or 2 if a section needs a little more energy, but I don't move this one much. Similarity, I keep it at 75 and I honestly never really change this one. Now hit generate and listen back. If something sounds off, adjust the settings and regenerate. You can usually get it right in a couple of tries. And if a specific word or phrase keeps sounding weird no matter what, just rephrase it. Sometimes the wording itself is what's throwing the model off. But once you're happy with it, download the audio file. So now we're coming back into AI Studio. you'll see the section where you can upload your audio. Drop your file in right here. Before we generate, make sure your motion engine is set to Avatar 5. If it's on anything else, switch it. Now that you've got all of that set up, hit generate. For quality, if you record it in 4K and you're on the Pro plan, go with 4K. If you're on Creator, go with 1080p. For FPS, go with the highest option available. Right now that's 25 frames per second, so just keep it there. Now give your video a name, hit submit, and now you wait. And while you're waiting, you can go ahead and start generating more videos at the same time. Just don't go above 4 videos at once. If you go above that, videos can start to stall out or the platform can get a little unstable. Once your video is done, it'll pop up in your library. Pull it up and check the result. Now let me cover the most common issues people run into. First one, the hand movement looks off or unnatural. If this happens, just go back to ElevenLabs, regenerate your audio, and use that new audio file to make a new video. Different audio tends to produce different movement in the output, so just regenerating usually takes care of it. The second most common issue is what I mentioned earlier, when the voice sounds flat or a little off. Go back into ElevenLabs, adjust your stability or style, and regenerate. And if a specific phrase keeps sounding weird no matter what, just rephrase that part. Sometimes the wording itself is what's throwing it off. Third one, the video looks softer or lower quality than expected. Check that you're generating in 4K if you're on Pro, and also check that your original recording was at least 1080p. If the source footage was low quality going in, that's going to carry through. Fourth one, the clone doesn't look that much like you. This almost always comes down to your original recording. Poor lighting, poor positioning, or not enough footage. Go back, record better footage with better lighting and framing, and rebuild the avatar. That extra work makes a very noticeable difference, and it's absolutely worth it. And just keep in mind, 2 to 3 minutes of footage is your target. That's been consistently the sweet spot for my clients and I. So once everything is built and set up, here's what you're actually working with. You have a version of yourself that can deliver content without you having to sit in front of a camera every single day. And it's still you, your face, your voice, your style. So you're still showing up for your audience and building a real connection with them. You're just removing the bottleneck of having to physically record every single time. But the clone being set up is really just the starting point. Because here's what most people realize once they get the clone built. You still need scripts that actually hook people and hold their attention. You still need editing that keeps viewers watching all the way through. And you still need consistent posting across the right platforms. Those are the parts that actually turn your content into leads and booked calls. And they're also the parts most people get stuck on. And that's where my team and I come in. We literally handle the whole content process. The recording aspect using your AI clone, the scripting, the editing, and the posting. So instead of piecing all of this together yourself, you've got a complete done-for-you content system running in the background, turning your videos into a funnel that consistently brings in booked calls on autopilot. And if you want to see what that looks like for your brand, we'll build your clone and create your first fully edited trial video completely free. So you can see exactly what your content would look like before committing to anything. All you have to do is click the link in the description, book a quick call, and we can get started on building your clone and getting that first video going. But whether you decide to do this yourself or work with us, I wish you the best either way. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video.